All right, in this video, guys, I'm going to show you a very simple way to trend trade. Okay, so we're going to start off with Euro CHF. We're on a weekly time frame. And on a weekly time frame, we can very easily see that the overall trend on weekly time frame is down. Why is that? Well, if we can tell from market structure, price is making lower lows and lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, right? Until we get down to this area here, right? So if we're looking at this area here, we can see that we had a low, price came up, created a lower high, then we had a lower low. Okay. After this lower low, price came up again, created we have a low, we have a high, now we have a higher low. Okay. Now we're looking for price to continue higher. Okay. So we just had a trend, a change in direction with Euro CHF on a weekly time frame. Okay. So that's how we're able to tell the trend on a lower time frame. Now, let me show you a simple way that we can determine trend also by using Vinny's trading cheat code. So if I turn on the indicator, you guys are going to see that we have a simple moving average here that we use. This is this red line that you see here. Okay. Whenever price is below, that's going to tell you that price is selling. Okay. When price is above it, that means price is buying. So if we look at the current price action here on Euro CHF, we can see that price is above the SMA, simple moving average. All right. So that means on the weekly time frame, Euro CHF is bullish. Okay. So that means the current price action is bullish on Euro CHF, even though the overall trend that we see is bearish. Okay. But the current price action, that's what we're interested in, is bullish. Let's go to down to our daily time frame. Okay. And all we need to see on the daily time frame is that are we above the simple moving average or below the simple moving average? So if we're looking at the current price action, we can see that price never broke this simple moving average. So we are bearish. We're bearish on the daily time frame on Euro CHF. So how does that help us in our trading? Well, we know that since we are bullish on the weekly time frame and price takes a long time to eventually go in that weekly direction, is that we have a pullback happening here on the daily time frame. So this is just a pullback for price to eventually go higher, because the weekly time frame dominates what happens on a daily, what eventually happens on the 4-hour, and all the way down to the 1-minute time frame. Okay. So the weekly is bullish, daily is bearish. Let's go down to the 4-hour time frame. Let's see what the simple moving average is telling us. On the 4-hour time frame, we can see that we are bullish here on the 4-hour time frame. Okay. So we are bullish on the weekly, bearish on the daily, and bullish on the 4-hour. So how does this help us in our trading? Well, you have to pick what time frame you want to trade off of. So if you're a higher time frame trader, meaning you're a swing trader, and you probably trade off the daily time frame. Okay, if you're trading off the daily time frame, that means you're going to be looking for sell opportunities on Euro CHF. Okay, now would not be the right time to be looking for bullish opportunities, because price just initiated a pullback here on a daily time frame. So you have to wait until the daily time frame is in alignment with the weekly time frame. So when the daily time frame is ready to go back up, then you would want to take a buy trade on Euro CHF. Okay, but as we see now, this is not the case. Okay, so this week we're going to be selling Euro CHF. We're trading off the daily time frame. Daily time frame is going to give us our direction. The daily time frame is going to give us our direction, right? Because the daily time frame is going to dominate the 4-hour time frame. So all we have to do is eventually wait for price to break below the 47 moving average on the 4-hour time frame, wait for a pullback, and then we can continue lower here on the 4-hour time frame. Okay, because eventually the 4 hour time frame is going to be bearish, just like the daily time frame. Okay, so we're going to be selling Euro CHF this week. Okay, because this is a pullback on the daily time frame. Hope that doesn't confuse you guys. Hope that's easy to understand. Go back and watch this if you are confused. We're weekly on the bullish, pull back on the daily, bullish on the 4 hour. Okay. Now we're just waiting for the 4 hour to go in alignment with the daily time frame. Okay. And once that happens, we will have another opportunity to sell Euro CHF. Okay. Now let's take a look at something on the scanner here. I want to show you guys with the cheat code. So on the scanner, we have AUD CAD on the 4 hour time frame. It's telling us to sell. So let's go take a look at AUD CAD. Okay. So we do have a cheat code sell signal here on the daily time frame. So what is this telling us? Well, let's look at the trend. What is the trend on? Let's start off with the daily time frame. Okay, since we're trading off the daily time frame, we want to obviously see what the trend is on the daily. So just using the simple moving average, we can see that we are bullish, right? Price is above the 47 moving average, and we are above it. So that means that we are buying AUD CAD. So when we get since we're getting a sell signal here on the 4 hour time frame, what does that indicate? Well, that just simply indicates a pullback for price to go higher. Okay, so we're just looking for a pullback for price to eventually go higher with the daily time frame. Daily time frame is our direction. It's telling us what price will do eventually on the lower time frames. Okay. So all we're getting here on the 4 hour time frame is just a pullback for us to go higher. So what we could do, there's two scenarios. We could take a counter trend trade here on the 4 hour time frame because of the 4 hour time frame. So we're definitely going to get anywhere from 50 to 100 pips counter trend trading on the 4 hour time frame, or we could simply wait until price is ready to turn bullish here on the 4 hour time frame on AUD CAD and then take it for a buy to go in the direction of the higher time frame. Okay, so we have those two scenarios. So that's how you pretty much read the chart. So if I go to the daily time frame, you can see we have a signal on the 4 hour on AUD CAD, but guess what? We do not have one on the daily because daily is not it's not ready to reverse right now. We're still bullish. Price is still going up. We can even take a look at the weekly time frame, right? Weekly time frame is also bullish. So the weekly is bullish, the daily is bullish, the 4 hour is bullish. We're just going to get a slight pullback on the 4 hour time frame on AUD CAD for price to eventually go higher. Okay. All we have to do is be patient and wait to trade in the direction of whatever time frame, higher time frame we decide to go with. So if we're trading off of the daily time frame for our direction, that means we're going to wait for an opportunity on the lower time frame to catch that bullish trend. Okay. So some of the opportunities to look for this week coming up, tomorrow's July 8th. Okay. Some opportunities are going to be, let's take a look here at NZD CAD. Okay. NZD CAD is, let's look at the daily time frame real quick so I can show you guys. We have an opportunity to buy NZD CAD. Okay. Reason why is because, again, price is above. It closed above the 47 moving average. So that means we are bullish. Okay. All it's going to simply do is on a 4 hour time frame is give us a slight pullback to go higher. So we have a signal here for a sale here on the daily the 4 hour time frame. And all we're looking for price to do is simply pull back to go higher. Okay. So the trend that we want to catch here is the buy trend here on NZD CAD. Not saying that we can't get a quick 40 pips off the pullback, we definitely can. But if you want to catch the trend, you're going to be looking to buy NZD CAD this week. Okay. Another trade that we want to look at, let's go back to the daily time frame. It's going to be GBP CHF. Okay. If we're looking at it on the daily, okay, price is above the 47, just turned blue. So we are bullish. Okay. Now we're getting these 3 rejection candles here because price is outside the band here on the daily time frame. So we are going to be receiving a pullback. So if you go to the 4-hour time frame, we are going to see that on a 4-hour time frame. Okay. We're going to see that price was outside the band here. All right, we have a divergent sell signal. Price is below the HMA, and we're starting to sell off here. All right. So we're going to be selling a GBP CHF this week. Okay. Going to be selling GBP CHF this week. Another trade is going to be AUD CHF. Let's go to the daily time frame for AUD CHF. Same exact scenario with GBP CHF. Again, we are bullish. Price is above it, right, on the daily time frame. So that means that this 4-hour sale that we have happening is just a pullback for price to go higher. Okay, that's all it is. Just a pullback for price to go higher. So price is pulling back. And then eventually we're going to go in the direction of the higher time frame. Okay. So we're going to sell to buy on AUD CHF. Another trade that we're looking at this week is going to be NZD USD. Let's take a look at the daily time frame. Okay. What is the trend telling us, right? SMA is telling us we are above the 47 moving average. That means we are bullish. We are bullish on the daily time frame. 4 hours telling us to sell. So if we get a 4-hour sale, which we have here on the scanner, that means it's just a pullback for price to go higher. Okay. So we're just looking for price to go higher. So once we get that pullback, we can look for an opportunity to buy NZD USD. Okay. Because it's just telling us to wait for a pullback. Again, we can also take a counter trend trade since we're trading off the 4-hour time frame. We also can wait to take this trend trade, which is a buy. Okay. Another trade we can look at is going to be Euro NZD. Okay. If we go to the daily time frame, okay, we can obviously see that we are bearish here on Euro NZD. Why? 47 moving average, which is this red line right here, just connected with price action here. We also have a bearish candle. We have rejection candles. It rejected off this area here, the supply area. Okay. And we're starting to head down. We can also see that on the 4-hour time frame. Okay. 4-hour time frame, we had a double top. Mark it off. We had an M pattern, reversal pattern. Okay. Price came back up to retest this area, and now we're dropping off. Okay. So now we're just looking for price to continue lower. This price is going to do a pullback. On this pullback, when price pulls back, we can look to take a sale for NZD, for Euro NZD to go lower. All right. And this is negatively correlated with NZD CAD and NZD USD. So if we're buying NZD CAD and buying NZD USD, that means we're selling Euro NZD, and also we can sell GBP NZD. Okay. Same exact scenario. If we look at it on a daily time frame. Daily time frame is slightly different from Euro NZD. Okay. We are getting these rejection candles. We are above the 47 moving average here, but eventually price will continue lower here, right? It's already happening here on the 4-hour time frame. 4-hour time frame, CC sell, price came back down, came back up to retest this high, and now we're starting to sell off. Okay. So those are some of the trades that we can look to take this week. We have USD CHF. USD CHF. Take a look at that on the daily time frame. Daily time frame is telling us to sell, right? Because we are below the 47 moving average. We are below the 47 moving average. So that means here on the 4-hour time frame, we're going to be getting a pullback. Okay. So we have on the scanner a green signal, which means buy. Greens means buy, red means sell. So this is just a pullback. Okay. Price is going to pull back to go lower here on USD CHF. Okay. So the 4 hours of pullback, obviously the trend trade is going to be the daily time frame, telling us the direction in which we should trade in, simply using a simple moving average, the 47 moving average. Okay. All right. Hopefully that helps you guys with the system or learning how to trend trade. Guys, I want to introduce you to something that we got going on right now called the 25 pip challenge. Okay, it's called the 25 pip challenge. Let me go ahead and show you that here as soon as it pops up. All right, so what we're doing, guys, before I took $200 to 17K. Right now I'm starting with $60. We did take a trade on Euro CHF last week, which was NFP. So kind of took that trade kind of early. We got stopped out. I didn't enter any more trades because of NFP week. So this week we'll be getting to it. We're probably going to get back into that Euro CHF trade for that sale. And we're going to simply grow this small account into a large account. What I'm going to be doing at the end of this challenge, guys, I'm going to be giving the money away, okay, to the people inside the group. So you definitely want to join the group. It's free to join. I will be giving out all the signals that I take here on this challenge. And at the end of the challenge, I will be giving the money away. So make sure you watch the video. Make sure you join the challenge. Link will be in the description below. Thank you, and you guys have a good one.